MrVtArcher. Well, I'm back anyway. As you can see, those bricks up there are just to block animals from coming over the edge and mobs. But I've made my pistons for the bottom portion, all 50 of them. And actually I've made my pistons for the top. You can't see it from here, but I'm about to try to set these so they go up and down. I've got a bunch of stuff made. I got 90 of these made, which is about appropriate for the bottom only, because I'm going to have a layer here, then the other side's going to have a layer on this side, then the other side, then the other side, to push them all the way up. At least that's what it took on the server, 90 of them. For the bottom portion, I'm going to start assembling it. I'm not going to bore you to death with slapping things down and doing that. When I get closer, I'll show some interesting things along the way and hit the F9 button. But I'm going to try to get it on video when I get it working. This is all in single player. I cleared all this out. And, well, the other day I put the, well, I left the floor up there. The water's going to be on the top of that. I don't know if I can show you. Whoa! I live streamed making one of the, well, actually I live streamed putting in the pistons, but I also live streamed making the towers. I can't get to them. I can, but it's up here. Hold on. Oh, we're going to have a jump up. All set. Right up the center. Ooh, didn't even think about it. Day and night. I got 2 kids. There they are. But here's the inside of the towers. Oops, just made it. Oh, I would have died. Now you can shoot down all the way around, shoot anything you want. I got a big cannon here, but I don't like the looks of it. To be honest with you, it goes up another story. Here's a ladder that goes up to the very top. I didn't light it up here. It's a good thing I came up here, because I never lit it up. Could have been a mob or a creeper, anything. And I don't know if you think it looks funny. I like it only because you can step right up to the wall, not walk over, and shoot down on anything. When you back up, you can shoot further away. Okay? It may look a little trippy. When it's all there, it's going to be square. It's going to go back into that area a little bit, but I don't know. If I get a chance, I'll show you a picture of it from the outside. Maybe you'll approve, maybe you'll disapprove. I like it. I like it, except for the cannon. I don't particularly care for this cannon, to be honest with you. It's right below me here. It doesn't go inside either. It sort of sits right there. I don't know. I might get rid of it. Doesn't look good. Wanted to make some sort of square hole, not quite that thick. I was going to use steps, but when you use steps and then half steps over the top, it's an oblongated hole. So I don't know. It doesn't look good though. But anyway, I'm going to get to work on it. I'll clue you in as I go. Hello, there you go. As you can see, I've got this puppy all wired up. It looks like a mess. Actually, it's a lot tighter than the one online, I think. More compressed, condensed. Right up here is ground level. There's going to be water over that. I'm not sure this is going to work at all. For one thing, the online one I had 9. I only got 7 here. The reason that is, well, let me find the one that's right here, I think. Ah, stop bumping your head. That's the one the water is going to be above that. If I take it away, the water is going to drown everything. And there's that one layer of sand. Now I haven't looked above to see if I got any more layers of sand sticking out. Oh, that's right too. I got to go up top anyway. Is it daytime? No, it's just dark. I got a bed? No, I don't got a bed. I can get up there somehow. Oh, not that way. It's a little bit longer to jump. Which one goes down all the way? This one. Sink. Yeah, it's the bottom floor. Very first one's going to launch. Oh, no, it's not going to launch. I have to launch the... First one's going to launch is that second one from the top. The one that's going to launch the next to the top piston. Just like online. See where the pistons are. See, the last piston is right there. I believe. I believe. Now the last piston is right there, and I got to launch this one first to push that piston up. Then I push that piston up. I push this piston up first, and then I push that piston up. Then I can lower this piston, and I go right to the bottom and push that one. And then I keep pushing them up. Hopefully, it'll work. But I wanted to go up to the top to look, because I forgot to take the stupid things out. I got to take those things out. Right here. There's one layer of sand above it. Now, if I'm going to have 2 layers of water, it's going to look like only 1 layer of water, but it's going to have to work. I suppose I could take that layer of sand out, see what happens, but I got to take this off or it ain't going to work because I'll push it up too high. How many layers I got to go up? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I got to have that piece of sand in there. So go the 5. So I want to try a 6th piston way down low. I don't know, we'll see. I gotta wait till daylight though because I gotta open this up and that'll let everything in until I get the sand up. We're gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna pause it till daylight and look around a little bit. Maybe I'll rush over to bed and go to sleep. But then again, by the time I get back, it's too dark to work. I'll be right back either way. Okay, my gate is now up again. I mean, it's down. It's half steps. I mean, it's steps with half step cap. Now, I hope it's high enough. I didn't look. I wasn't smart enough to look. Oh, how do I get out of here? I keep getting myself in a bind, overthinking the thing. But it looks like it's just got an air gap. I think if I just put a half step over the top of it, it won't look too bad. It's just going to have one little air gap. We'll see if it works and see what it looks like later on. I got to go outside and see what it looks like. I got it. Sorry. Oh! It's not the way I wanted to get out there, but really. Oh, I remember how I got out of here. This thing. It's been a while. I've been working my butt off in here, and I keep forgetting how I get in and out. Come on! Should be a little door right here. Let's see what it looks like. The gate's down. It don't look too bad with the gate down. But you gotta understand there's gonna be water here. Which we're only gonna have an opening of 4 small bolts, I guess. It's the best I can do. Wish I could get an opening of 5, but I can't. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shit. Oh well. Jesus. That's right. Hey, don't put anything in there. How did I get? Oh. see if the gate works. Anyway, now I got a viewing hole. This is all going to be water. I'm going to get down one more floor. I actually dug a path, but it's quicker going this way right now. Now the guess is how this is going to work. I have switches, 8 of them. I don't need 8. I only got 7 things. And I hope to God it works with 7. There, that's 7 switches. Now, in one spot I can look through and see the gate. I thought. I guess not. Thought I could. I can see the sand, and that's the last one to lift, so. Okay, now, this is going to make it interesting. I got to figure out which the first one's that's got to go is on the second piston down, which is which number? Oh, get my pen out too. Hold on a second. Piece of paper. Yeah, I gotta make sure I code this right. Okay. The one that's on the second piston from the top. That's the second piston. I gotta take that out. That's the second piston from the top. That's the one I want to go first. So that one is going to be this one right here. That one right there. 1, 2, 1, 2. That one right there. I got to come down and see it. That one's got to go first for sure. I think it's this one. Whoops. Hope that's the bottom one. That's right, now I got a shortcut here. I can't see nothing on it. Oh, God. I know, this is going to be awful. I'm sorry, maybe I should have tried it once before I... Should have tried it once before I, I had them wired up. I should have marked them as I wired them. I ain't that smart. That's the one I want, right here. Yeah, that's the one I marked. This is the one I want to hit first. So. 1. That should have made that piston go up. And what made the next one down go up? Well, that's alright, because it lifted it. It really doesn't matter as long as it lifted it. Now I got to find out which one's going to make the top one go up. It doesn't matter which one you start with as long as it lifts it. I guess it lifts it. That means I can actually go 6 spaces. Because it's lifting 12 blocks full. Should have right with that one there.